All right. Hello, this is Unity Medical Center, and I'm Linnell Rodriguez, the director. Here's my team.
How's it going, you guys? My name is Quincy Okafor. I am Vice President of Operations.
Hi, I'm Kyra Sanchez with the Administration Department.
Hi, I'm Brian Neem. I'm with Secretary.
I'm Neila Berlanga, and I am the Director of Marketing.
So, our mission and vision statement. Our mission is to lead in patient care, education, and research in order to build a healthier future for our patients and the community as a whole. Our vision statement is to guarantee services that address patient needs at every stage of life and make a contribution to the health and well-being of our communities. This is our vision statement and our plan for the next 3 to 5 years. We hope to build a research facility for a respiratory department, also build a telemedicine department for respiratory, add another PFT lab, and promote our staff to hold a higher degree than what they came in as. The goal is to get more than 70% of RTs to further advance their degree. We also plan to implement advanced practice respiratory therapists to diagnose and treat patients with cardiopulmonary diseases and under the supervision of physicians. The idea is to evolve beyond the scope of practice of a traditional respiratory therapist.
For staffing system, we're gonna have a full-time staff pay of 25 per hour. Part-time staff will be 22 per hour, and pool staff will be 27 to 30 per hour. We're gonna have a number of pool of about 12, which is 6 days and 6 nights. And we're gonna have a traveler contract base. The differential will be for night shift will be $3, for weekends $2.50. For major holiday will be time and a half. Minor holiday would be $100 bonus. Benefit of full-time employee would be overtime with a maximum of 10 hours per week, with the PTO of 0.14 per hour for every 12-hour shift, which would be 10 hours per pay period or 260 hours per year, which can be rolled to the next year. We're also going to provide health insurance, dental vision insurance, pay tuition for continuing education such as a bachelor or master degrees, a 401k for all staff that has been with the company for at least 2 years, and an annual raise from 5%. For missed days, we limit missed days to 4 times in a 6-month period with a maximum of 3 consecutive days. The idea is to give enough opportunity for missed days without having the employee utilizing all 8 missed days along with consecutive days at once. We will track this based on missed schedule.
Scheduling. So how we have our schedules planned out is to give all our RTs 12-hour shifts, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. for days, and 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. for nights. Full-time RTs will be working a minimum of 36 hours per week and a maximum of 92 in a 2-week pay period. That's including max overtime benefits. For our part-time employees, they can work a maximum of 32 hours per week, and that's also including max OT benefits. And let's not forget our pool RTs. They can work a maximum of 3 12-hour shifts in a 2-week pay period. For holidays, we have all our RTs have to work at least 2 weekends per month. For major holidays, what we've decided is that it will be on a first available basis for those RTs that have at least 2 years of experience working in the field. And for the RTs that have 2 years or less experience, or to our newly hired RTs, they will get first come, first serve for minor holidays. The major holidays that we have available are Christmas Day, Thanksgiving, and New Year's Day. And the choices of those minor holidays are Halloween, Juneteenth, Memorial Day, MLK Day, Veterans Day, July 4th, Easter, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, and also Super Bowl Sunday, just for the sports freaks.
For staffing, we have a 6-story hospital with 250 beds, 15 beds being adult ICU, 10 beds for PICU, 10 beds for NICU, and 191 beds for floors, along with 20 beds in ER with 8 trauma bays. 4 beds being a sleep lab that's open 7 days a week from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Our RT ratio breakdown is 5 to 1 for ICU to RT, 10 to 1 for ER to RT, 25 to 1 to floor to RT. We're gonna have about 20 RTs per days and nights.
Okay, staff developments. These are 2 of our flyers that we're going to put out. One is for full-time and one is for flow or pool employees. They have the same information, about the same information. The job description, the requirements are the same. The only difference is the benefits. For full-time, we're gonna have medical, vision, dental, insurance for them, and then tuition reimbursement and 401k, also with the $12,000 sign-on bonus with contract. For the flow flyer, we're gonna have the 401k, various healthcare insurances options, and then retirement benefits, including employer match plans.
Job application and hiring process. The job application can be found at this website. We will need prior job experience, social security number, name, date of birth, and a list of 4 references. And you must have an RT license. Also note your desired hours, pay, and availability. Upon completion of the job application, we will email a 10-question quiz for a prospective employee. A passing score of 8 out of 10 questions is required. Once a passing score is obtained, a sit-down one-on-one with the department supervisor will be scheduled, where a series of 8 interview questions will be asked. On completion of the in-person interview, the director supervisor will submit a prospective employee proposal to the RT director and HR department, and a decision will be made in 3 to 5 business days. If the department feels it is a suitable fit, an offer letter will be emailed and must be accepted or declined in 7 business days.
Okay, and then for the retention, how we're going to do our schedule. Staff must work 1 to 2 major holidays per year, and they're going to be paid time and a half. 2-week notice must be given to request time off, and then 3 days maximum for consecutive call-outs. For the compensation, healthcare coverage for full-time RTs, the sign-on bonus with a 12-month contract, which will be $12,000, and it will be given in 3 installments, so it would be $4,000 for every 3 months. The retention bonus will be $3,000. The first half will be given on the 6th month of continued employment.
Plan to reduce employee turnover. Compensation 3% pay increase every 2 years employed. Pay differential for days, nights, and weekend shifts. OT bonus approval. Working conditions, supportive staff, clinical educator availability, provider associate care team. Recognition programs, employee of the month, respiratory therapy week, major holiday appreciation meals, and Phil Awards. It honors an outstanding respiratory therapist, and they are nominated by family members. This is given once a year. And lunch of choice provided after quarterly meetings, and performance evaluation time frame between 3 and 6 months.
Okay, and then we're gonna have staff 1, staff 2, staff 3. Staff 1 would be associate's degrees with a 1-year experience. Staff 2 would be the RRTs, the bachelor's, those staffs that have bachelor's degree. They have to have 2 to 3 years of experience. That would be like advanced NPS, sleep study, CCU experience. And then staff 3 will be the master's degree with 3 to 5 years of experience. There would be either PFT, research, or other advancements.
All right, here's budgeting. Sorry in advance for the background noise, but we are full-time equivalent. The FTE number is 4.6. I got that number based on hours, weeks, days, and total RTs. We are needing 20 RTs for days and nights, so it's 4.6 times 20, which will be 92 for the FTE. Our pay and annual raise, starting pay for part-time will be 22. Pay for full-time is 25, full RTs is 27, and 5% is the annual raise. Our sign-on bonus will be a $12,000 sign-on bonus for a contracted 12 months with the hospital, which will be distributed by $4,000 every 3 months. Staff growth, our staff progression will result in understaffing our department based on various reasons, whether it is personal matter or not. There will be chances for recent grads to join our company if X number of people were to leave the industry or advance the career ladder. We need to provide incentives to our current employees because a lot of them are departing, with the goal of keeping them on board for a longer period of time. Some incentives are 401k, tuition reimbursement, bonuses, bonus for minor holidays, and etc. The operating budget continuation, we anticipate on growing our department as we expand into one of the top healthcare providers in the region and gain recognition as being a highly respected department. We want to achieve this by expanding telemedicine capabilities, building a pulmonary rehab center, opening a research unit for respiratory, increasing our budget as a result of providing exceptional services, and providing sign-on bonuses for our team. Our department's goals are to keep growing, learning, and achieving the best possible results. Our sign-on bonus will be contracted and it will be $12,000, as we said, which will be spread over 12 months for full-time employees, along with a retention bonus of $3,000. The first half will be given on the 6th month of continued employment. The starting pay for our RTs will range between $22 to $27 per pool. Staff annual raises, the scalar is 5%. Now moving on to capital budgeting. The ventilator of choice would be Servo-U. Cost per unit would be $45,000 ranging. The units needed will be 38 ventilators, which is 90% of 43 beds. The total cost is a rough estimate of $1 million and without taxes. It is used for all ages, so we thought it would be a better deal for us since we go from neonatal to adults. The MAC comes out with Servo-N for neonates, Servo-MR for MRI compatibility, and Servo-U. The ventilator will be evaluated by the following people: physicians, respiratory therapists, and ICU trained nurses. This team will be able to work together and evaluate the effectiveness of this ventilator in order to continue with care. The process will take about 5 months in order to fully train the staff and understand the functionality of the ventilator. Terms and conditions were negotiated. The delivery is included in price. The silver plan will be purchased to ensure quality maintenance checks for warranty. The negotiation to extend warranty was granted with a 4-year warranty with 3% of the total cost of one ventilator. Each ventilator is roughly about $1,200. Educational services will be provided by the marketing team, which will be about 4% of total costs, roughly about $68,000, which will be split up into 3 instructors, 1 for each department on the committee. That means each instructor will be getting paid roughly $22,000. And the total budget to own a hospital for the first round, it's going to be about $13 million. And this includes the optimal and capital budget along with staff pay. Thank you. Good job, team. Whoa!
Whoa! Stop